Good evening, Samurai. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we once more journey into the world, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Welcome. Hopefully you've all had a brilliant day. I know I certainly have. So, well, a brilliant, I'd say brilliant, a busy day, probably more accurate. But anyway, for those of you who couldn't join us for the previous leg of our journey, we got quite a lot done. No Korok seeds, thank goodness. No, we ventured across Hyrule. We got ourselves our 13 hearts. We got ourselves the ancient greaves. We have ground out some more ancient cores, which we immediately sold for the ancient greaves. We got a bunch more weapons and defeated a guardian and explored a bit more of Hyrule and done another part of a sub-story. And now, like I said, we have entered the Lost Woods on our quest to find a very old and dear friend. So, let's not keep her waiting, shall we? Come, join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm of the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the switch still needs to be turned on, so let's go! Shall we? Oh, can't do the thing. You might have done the thing. It did the thing! Awesome. What do I do? I've just turned my monitor into racing mode. I don't want racing mode. There we go. Oop. There we go. Oh! Booted us out here. Epona, wait for me here. Onwards and away. Ah, well, we know what we're doing now. Kinda. Right, welcome back to the Lost Woods. Oh, that's just holes. Wonder why those are holes, but whatever. Right, I guess the torch is here for a reason. Also, I love that I can see... Oh. Actually, I have no idea why that beacon's there, but okay, sure. Grinning tree. Ooh. Grinning tree. Ooh, grinning tree. Ooh. Why? Oh, is the torch blowing in the direction I'm supposed to go? Okay. Hello, Mr. Fox. Or Mrs. Fox, whichever. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember if I think last time I just stumbled around dodging the mist until I got to my end, but I didn't realise that it was a case of you follow the sparks. That's cool. Oh, well played, Nintendo. As I go deeper, I start to see more animals. I like that. This is some nice design. Right nearby as well. believe that is the exit. There we go. So us losing the Guardian Axe wasn't the end of the world then. Couldn't have made it through without using the torch. Yep, that looks like a log tunnel. Ah, I'm getting Ocarina of Time vibes now. It's brilliant. Well, technically it was a Link to the Past that first brought them in, but still. Welcome to the Korok Forest. And my FPS has suddenly just dropped into abysmal. Lo-fi. Great Deku Tree. Long time no see. Hello. You. Could it be? You, Mr. Hero! Mr. Hero is here! The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was prediction that you would come. I think. The Korok trials await. Wait, you haven't even touched your sword yet. What are you waiting for? You've got to go and get your sword first. I'll tell you about the Korok trials once you've taken care of that. Okay, but first, memory serves, an individual we need to talk to should be around here. Oh, God, Ben, I could just do the shrine. I thought it was an automatic cutscene when I got it. Right, okay, so we can do the shrines if needs be. Gordon Bennett, what is wrong with the frame rate here? It is just choppy. There's Hetsu. He could have been here as well. Oh, there he is. Oh, my poor voice. I must dance. It's you! We meet again! What's with the saying and treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of the Korok Forest, Hetsu. I'm impressed you found your way here, though, through the Lost Woods, and made it here. So, have you brought any Korok seeds? I sure hope so. If you return your lost Korok seeds to me, I'll expand your inventory. Which stash do you want another slot in? Weapons. Heat. Go on, Bennett. Let us begin. Right, time to unlock all of our weapon inventory then. Let's face it, we should have enough bleeding seeds to do it. I can't remember how I did the Hatsu voice now, so whatever, you get what you're given. Expand a band weapon stash. Shakala. Okay, I'm not reading all of this out. 12? Go on, Bennett. Cool. I'm hoping the 200 Korok seeds we've got is enough. I feel bad. I kind of want to just let him dance. I'm going to let him dance, actually. I mean, we've got a few hours, so... $25. Da-da-da-da. $35. Wow, I didn't realise that this got so expensive. I don't think I ever actually fully unlocked the inventory when I first played this game. Oh. It's 45. Oi, oi. Yeah, I think we're going to use every Korok seed we've got to it. I don't think we've got enough to unlock all our sword stash. I mean, I'm going to try. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to try, but... Ah, we don't have enough. We're one set of seeds off, I think. It'll probably be 100 to get the last one. Also, how tiny are these seeds to fit all of them into those maracas? I can expand your weapon stash no further. Oh! Really? That was it? Good, Bennett. Oh, I didn't need... Oh, shield stash is what we need to upgrade. Not bow. Wait, what was that my bow? My shield stash then? No, that was my bow. Okay, well... Fine. We'll do bow last because I don't get through as many bows as I do everything else. I'm slightly surprised. Dun, da, 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 da. So can I carry as many shields as I can weapons? This is going to be interesting. Oh wait, is that last square on my weapon, on my is the last square on the weapon, on the sword in the weapon inventory reserved for the master sword? Does that make sense? Because then that means I will always have the ability to get the master sword as well as my other weapons. Cool. Yes. 5 Korok seeds. Oh, okay. You know, if the children of the Korok Forest are immortal, at least I think they are. It's been a long time since I read up the lore of Ocarina of Time. Does that mean Saria's somewhere in the Lost Woods? Then again, she was the sage. Oh no, she wasn't the sage anymore, was she? At the end of Ocarina of Time. It would be the original sage. So, yeah, would Saria be around as a Korok somewhere? Watching Link? That'd be interesting. Or as a spirit. Oh, crump. No, never mind. Yes. Shield. 10. Yeah, that's fine. And one last for the bow stash. Just to bring the numbers around. There. So that's 2 rows of... Never mind. Oh, right. Okay. Do I have enough that I can... Yeah, sure. Okay. The last 8 can go on the last bow, sure. And that's every seed that we have in our inventory gone. We are rule bar. Just Blimey. There we go. Job's a good one. Blimey. Oh, right, maybe switch to a different bow and a different set of arrows. No. Whee. Seriously, what's causing the frame rate to just to drop so violently here? Because I can only do it while moving slowly.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
I think we're ready. Oh, it's interesting that it's interesting that the sword doesn't test me like this in any other game apart from Breath of the Wild. Though I suppose, in fairness, to get it in A Link to the Past, you had to get the free amulets. In Ocarina of Time, you had to get the free sacred stones. In Twilight Princess, you had to prove your worth against the guardians at the gate of the Temple of Time. In Skyward Sword, you were just the chosen knight, but you had to temper it in the free flames of the goddess. So, yeah, I suppose. I'm wondering if it's more of a case that just Fi's lost confidence in Link after he fell to the Calamity Ganon, who is actually Ganon, and the Great Deku Tree, who has existed since time immemorial, should know it's bleeding Ganon. Or the Gerudo King Ganondorf. But whatever. Maybe he doesn't because time got reversed. Oh, actually, good. That's a point. If time got reversed, then perhaps he didn't know about the dread beast Ganon. But in fact, no, hold on. How does Ganon exist if Ganondorf didn't become Ganon in the final fight in Ocarina of Time? So I can only conclude then that what happened in Ocarina of Time is more of a case that Link lost but escaped with his life in Ocarina of Time, and then that led to them using the... oh, good, but I don't know. The old lore of this game confuses me so much. Thankfully, Nintendo included vast reams of lore for us to... Oh, wait. Anyway, enough ranting. If you hope to pull the sword from its resting place, you must use your true strength. Let us see whether or not you currently possess said power. Eating well should. My grand plan has been ruined. Okay, no, wrong button. Load. Autosave. I completely forgot that I'd lost some hearts. Right, so let's heal first. Oh, sod it, we're just going for it. I don't think he'll say anything different anyway. There we go.
Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Deku Tree, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him I...
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
So she sleeps for 100 years. Charging. Rebuilding.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Here we go. Legendary sword that seals the darkness. Blade gleams with a sacred luster that can oppose the calamity. Only a hero chosen by the sword itself may wield it. That blade has a name. It is the Master Sword. When used against Calamity Ganon or those tainted by his malice, it will become suffused with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest. But be warned, do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be exhausted, will no longer be of use. Should this happen, you must wait for the sword to recover. It would be rash to rely on the sword alone to defeat Ganon. I suggest you free the divine beasts before facing him. So basically, the Master Sword is not fully recovered from its damage 100 years ago, which I can sort of understand. In terms of a lore sort of stance, I can sort of get behind the sword being damaged, but still. Hail, Skelepuppy! Cheers for the host. Also, cheers. From a lore standpoint, I can sort of understand the Master Sword not being fully recovered after its damage, since it's probably the first time in its history it's actually been obliterated quite severely as that, but yes. Okay. Hail, little Korok.
Us Korok's got together and prepared some trials just for the hero, Mr. Hero.
I am well. How are you? I am well today, Skelepuppy. I am very well. I have the Master Sword back. Fi is back by our side, and I'm very happy for that. Hopefully you're having a good day as well.
You may not need them since you already pulled out the Master Sword and all. But these trials will help you grow even stronger than you are now. Among them is an extra tough one, designed by me, the Elder of the Korok Forest.
Isn't that the Great Deku Tree?
Oh, will you test your mettle in the Korok trials?
I'll do it!
You know, if you keep doing everything everyone asks without question, you're going to get conned eventually. Anyway, what was I? Oh yes, the Korok trials. Long story short, you need to visit all of the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. Trial 1. In the Southwest Forest, Trial of the Second Sight. Trial 2. In the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3. In the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Show us what you're made of. All right, do your best.
Cool. Okay, evidently I can't do the Master Trials either. Right, first things first, let's go and do this shrine. Oh, I should probably also save. So we didn't get much of a different cutscene with the Master Sword. I should probably unequip it. Oh, actually, before we go into the shrine, I also want to just confirm a theory. There we go. We got our extra weapon slot. That's fine. Master Sword. Only 30 damage. Blimey. Right, let's re-equip this one. Might as well re-equip our Guardian weapons and leave the Master Sword unused, lest it runs out of power. Gordon Bennett. If I use it needlessly, aren't the bokoblins creatures of Ganon's malice? I know the Guardians are tainted, so I can use it against them, but still. Oh, hello. What do we have here? You who sits foot in this shrine, I am Korok. In the name of the goddess Hyrule, I offer this trial. Fateful stars. Okay. Look at the stars for guidance, the constellations the key. Oh, I remember this one, and I remember absolutely hating it. Mainly because... Constellation key. Oh, that's fine and dandy. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh. Right. So I'm guessing one of these exists on the wall and the other one doesn't. No, they both... Oh. Oh. No, they do. Ah. Hmm. Okay, so... Ah, I get it. Okay. So, it's code 1 to 5. So, if I'm reading this right... Oh, god, a minute. Why has it suddenly gone misty? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5... 2... Oh. 5... 5, 3... 5, 3, 1... 5, 3, 1... 1... 5, 3, 1, 2. So, if we go with it starts at 1 at the top, 5... 3... 1... 2. There we go. That was nowhere near as hard as I thought it would have been. Where's the treasure chest? Aha. Okay. Ah. Iffle. Right, okay. So. Four. One, two, three, 4. Two. 4, 2. 4, 2, 2, 1. 4, 2, 2, 1. 4, 2, 2, 1. 4, 22, 1. Okay. Oh. 4, 2, 2, 1. There we go. Royal Claymore. I'll take it. Awesome. Wing. Wang. Blimey, that looks like an uncomfortable position to hold for the last 10,000 years. 10,000 years. Oh, sorry, just checking a notification on my phone. Right. There we go. Spirit Orb. I mean, let's face it, we've seen this cutscene now 42 times. Or 44, 5, 6, somewhere in the 40s. I think it's probably 45 times now, actually. Oi. By the end of this, at least we'll get another. We'll have another 4 Spirit Orbs, so we can probably. I think we'll improve our stamina next. We've done 13 hearts. We'll get a couple of staminas and then move on. Right.
Chosen one.
Yes.
The hero called Link. The time has come. You are now ready to test the limits of your courage. Heed the great Deku Tree's words at this sacred place, Korok Forest. Do so, a glorious trial will be bestowed upon you.
Okay, Trials of the Sword. I'm not looking forward to this. Do we try it? Do we give it a try? I'm kind of tempted to see what it's like. And see what the hell we're in for.
What's this? A voice beckoned you here. I see. So the time has come. I shall now tell you all that I know about the arduous trial that awaits you. The sword you reunited with, the Master Sword. It has yet to realize its true splendor. This trial shall test your courage to ensure you are worthy of this splendor. It is called the Trial of the Sword. It will challenge you as you have never been challenged before. All of your weapons and armor will be sealed away. You must face your enemies without the tools you've come to rely on. Once you have tempered your soul and proven your wisdom and courage by completing the Trial of the Sword, the Master Sword shall truly be yours. Unless my eyes deceive me, you seem quite willing to take on this trial, a hero through and through. Now, Link, place the Master Sword in its pedestal.
Okay, we'll give it a try. We will try some of them. Oh, we'll try... I think there's multiple levels, isn't there? There's beginner trial, intermediate, and legend or hard. So we'll try the beginner trial and see where we get to. I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but